Happy Monday morning, guys. Welcome. This is The Distance. We are kicking off week 2 of live classes. This is strength training. Join me every Monday morning at 8 a.m. and we are going to be reviewing fun and functional movements. We're working on fine-tuning and toning some of those major muscle groups. Today, what you're gonna need is some dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, canned food works great, or if you have a book around or a book bag. Strength training is really essential for runners and walkers because it helps to strengthen both muscles and joints, and this can help reduce injury and also can increase your race times. So if this is your first time joining us, I want to say welcome. If this is your second time, good morning, Marilyn. If this is your second time joining us, I want to say welcome back. My name is Natalie Cabanas. I am a CrossFit Level 1 trainer, and I have been for the past 2 years. I work for Atlanta Track Club, and I've been with them for ongoing now 4. I've been running ever since I was in middle school. So each week, I will teach some different functional movements. Last week, we worked on the squat and the deadlift. I'm super excited you guys are joining me this morning. Good morning, Lisa Mack. So this week, the movements that we're going to be focusing on are going to be the lunge, the shoulder press, and the dumbbell row. All right, so let's see. We're going to spend 5 minutes working on a warm-up, 5 minutes doing a demonstration. We're going to do a 12-minute workout today and then a 5-minute cool down. So let's get going. We're going to start off with our warm-up. You don't need anything for your warm-up, and I will keep track of timing for everybody. Okay, first thing we're going to start off with is jumping jacks. Here we go. 30 seconds, and go. Just want to get that blood pumping. Remember, this is your warm-up, so do what works for you. How fast, how slow. We've got 10 more seconds. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Next up, we have high knees. So you can either just march in place, really aim to bring that knee close to your chest, or if you want to speed it up, you can go a little faster. Up to you. Try to keep that chest up the whole time. We've got 10 more seconds. Here we go in 5. We're going to air squats. All right, ready, go. Remember, our feet should be hip width apart. Keep that chest up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Knees out. 15 more seconds. Chest should be up. Knees should be out. Driving through your heels. Abs should be nice and tight. 2 more seconds. All right, next up, we have mountain climbers. Go ahead and get on the ground and bring those knees towards your chest. Try to keep that butt down. Don't want it high in the air. Nice plank position. Five more seconds. Here we go. All right. Next up, we have inchworms. So you'll start standing up, reach for your toes, walk all the way out to a plank position, and then come back to your toes and stand up. All the way out, plank, to your toes, stand back up. We've got 5 more seconds. Try to squeeze another one in there. Here we go. And stand. Good job. All right, next up, we've got glute bridges. So go ahead and lay on the ground. And raise those hips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Keep breathing. I'm out of breath already, guys. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. Drive those heels into the ground. Keep it up, keep it up. Remember, your workout, your warm-up, you're in control. All right, next up, we've got ITY. So go ahead, stand on your toes. We're gonna put our hands in the position right over our head. This is gonna be your I, this is your Y, this is your T. So we're just warming up those shoulders, putting them into the right position. I'm gonna kneel down so you guys can see me. You could switch to your hands facing out or facing in. ITY. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. And remember, everybody's mobility and flexibility is different. If this is the best you can do because you have issues getting those arms overhead, that's okay. Just give me your best today. Give me your best. All right, next up, we've got wall angels. So find a wall that's near you. We're gonna use this as a demonstration. I'll sit down. You're aiming to put your elbows up against the wall and your wrists. And as you move your arms up, you want to try to keep it all in contact with the wall. You'll notice my elbows start to come off a little bit because that has to do with your mobility. But this is just going to be stretching out your shoulders, helping us warm up for those shoulder presses. Nice and easy. This is a slower one. We've got 10 more seconds. Remember, just do your best. Try to keep those elbows and those wrists as close as you can in contact with the wall. All right, great job. Last up, we've got jogging in place. 1 minute. Here we go. Woo. All right, we got this. Remember, you could do it nice and easy. You can speed it up. Depends on whether you've had your coffee yet or not, I guess. All right, we've got 40 seconds left. Getting that heart rate up. Want to be nice and warm for the workout. Let's see who's there. Whoop, whoop. Morning, Katie. Thanks for joining us, guys. How many people do we have right now? We got 44. That's awesome. So remember, you're not alone. We might not be physically together, but we're together through technology. 15 more seconds. All right, try to speed it up a little bit. Get those arms pumping. 5 more seconds. Running out, running out. All right. Give yourself a hand. You made it. Through the warm-up. All right, good job. Morning, Karen. All right. Gotta get my breath. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and shift and we're gonna work on our movement demonstrations. So I'm actually gonna bring in a special guest this morning. This is my husband, Eduardo. He's gonna come and he's gonna demonstrate the movements for us.
Hi, guys.
All right, so our first movement is our shoulder press. If you wanna step on your X, I'll get you your weights. So he's gonna be using 2 dumbbells, but again, guys, if you have canned food, or maybe you have 2 water bottles, that can work too. Anything that you have around your house. So, shoulder press. This helps to build strong and lean shoulders. It's a fundamental lift for anybody that's working on upper body training, and it's gonna target your deltoids, which are the muscles right here. Good morning, Craig and Michael. And it's also gonna target your triceps. So this is how you're gonna do it. Your feet are gonna be at a hip width stance. Those dumbbells are gonna rest on your shoulders. Good morning, Matt. Your elbows are gonna be slightly in front of your body, notice? And from here, he's gonna just push those weights right on up. Let's have you back up a little bit so they can see. I'm gonna move this angle so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go, perfect. All right, so straight on up and come straight on down. When you do this, you wanna make sure that you're at complete arm extension, meaning that those elbows are completely locked out. All right, so if you have yours, go ahead and try. A couple common faults I want to show you guys. So stand back up real quick, Eduardo. One thing is a lot of times people like to overextend in their ribs. So show us an example of that, right? See how he's overextending here? You want to make sure that your abs stay nice and tight and your torso's in a straight line. Another thing that people sometimes do is they don't completely lock out with their elbows. So go back down on your knees real quick so they can see. So sometimes they'll just go ahead and press, and notice he's not getting that full extension at the top. He's like, oh yeah, pump and iron, right? But you gotta make sure that you lock out completely at the top. Let's see, who's there? Good morning, Yvette. Okay, and then the one other thing that people like to sometimes do as a fault is they end up jerking. So stand up to your toes, and he's gonna do a little bit of a dip. Right, no dip, right? The bottom of your body, or the bottom half, you're gonna stay completely stationary, and you're gonna press up to get some really good work in, okay? All right, so your scaling options today really just depends on what kind of weight you have. You can go lighter or heavier. And if standing up is too much for you, you can actually do a seated one. So say, Eduardo wanted to do it on the couch. This is actually considered easier than for you standing up. So there's another option for you. All right, so if you got yours, go ahead and give me 5. Next up, we've got the lunge. So the lunge can train your glutes, hamstrings, quads, and your core. And it hits it all at the same time, so you get a super major burn. Who's that? What's up, Yvonne? So there are all different types of lunges that you can do, whether side or forward or reverse. But today we're gonna work on stationary, unless you have the room to do walking, so it's up to you. And that's kind of the beauty of this workout, is you can do how you like it at your house. So, okay, let's learn how to lunge. So, what you can do today is either, if you have weights, you can use them, but if not, you don't have to. So again, up to you. Eduardo's gonna demonstrate doing a farmer's carry, so those weights are on both sides, and he'll do a lunge. So go ahead and step forward, and then step back, and then turn to the side so they can see. Great. All right, and do one more, and then pause. Great, stay right there. So a couple things right here, and common faults, is sometimes people, especially when they have weights in their hands, they end up leaning forward, right, or leaning back, and that is not what we want to do today. So if you're holding your weights next to your body, you want to make sure that your shoulders are nice and tight, back and down. Go ahead and step back, Eduardo. Another common fault is if people take too short of a lunge. So go ahead and demonstrate that, right? Pause. So notice where his knee is. His knee is in front of his toe, which is not safe. Remember my number one priority? Keeping you guys safe. So we want to make sure that when you do a lunge, step back, Eduardo, and then do a normal one. Thank you. Right here, he has that 90-degree angle with his leg, and that's what we're shooting for, all right? So pay attention while you're doing the workout. Let's see. All right, so we showed you how to do a lunge with a farmer's carry, but one other option is to have them in the front rack position, whatever your weights may be. So go ahead and turn towards the front real quick so they can see you. Thanks. So right here, you notice that his elbows are up, they're nice and high, and they're also in, right? They're not out. So in and up will help you keep the weights in a good position. Go ahead and rotate again, and then do your lunge. And notice how he's in complete control right there. So he's got his elbows locked in and in control, and that's gonna help him keep his chest nice and tall. Can you do one where you're leaning forward or leaning back? Right? So I know that you're gonna be holding some weight here, and the temptation is gonna be to lean forward. But remember, this is about quality, not necessarily quantity today, and I want you guys to focus on keeping those weights in a good position, okay? So if you have your weights or your cans, whatever you might have, here, I'll throw in here and give you my cans a good try. I want you guys to give me 3 on each side or 6 total. So we'll do it together. Ready? And you're driving up off that front heel. It's where your power's coming from. Those abs are nice and tight. Good job. All right. Last movement that we're gonna go over is going to be our dumbbell row. So our latissimus dorsi, or our lats, are the muscles that sit near the sides of the back that kind of look similar to wings. So if you want to turn around real quick, I'll kind of just show where that is. Just right back in this area, if you're not familiar. It's actually the largest muscle group in your upper body. So they demand your attention. All right, so we're gonna do demonstration of a dumbbell row. All right, so you're gonna have your feet at hip width apart again. You're gonna slightly bend your knees. And how about we angle you 45 degrees? Perfect. From here, you're gonna lean forward and aim to hit about 90 degrees. So you want your back to be pretty parallel with the ground if you can. If not, it's okay, right? We're still gonna make it work. If not, lean up a little bit more, Eduardo, just to show. 45 degrees can work, but I only want you to hit 45 degrees if that 90-degree angle hurts your back, right? Safety first, don't wanna hurt ourselves. All right, so go back to your 90 degrees. All right, from here, he's gonna angle those dumbbells at 45 degrees too. So he's got his arms, he's angling them like so. From here, he's just gonna pull them right into his chest. So keeping those elbows nice and tight to his body. Go ahead and give me a couple. You wanna focus on keeping that back tight. All right, so let's stand you back up, come a little bit closer, and then let's turn you around so they can see. Perfect, right that. Go back into it, and notice right here, he's getting that good contraction. His elbows are nice and close to his body. Perfect, Eduardo. All right, here's a couple faults. So a lot of times when we're in that type of angle, sometimes the tendency is to round our back. You want to show that real quick? We want to make sure this whole time that that doesn't happen. Again, safety first. You can hurt your back that way, and instead we want to make sure that your back, go back down, is nice and tight, right? Nice, straight line. Another common fault would be straining your neck or your head. So lean your head up right there. Right, yeah. So again, no. Think about keeping your eyes on the horizon or right in front of you, right? See how he's naturally relaxed. Don't want to strain that neck. We're trying to sweat, trying to work it out. All right, so if you got your cans or your weights, go ahead and give me 5, but we wanted to show you another suggestion. If you don't have weights or cans, Eduardo had a great idea. You can actually use a book bag. So go ahead and demonstrate with us. Who is that? What's up, Jenny? Morning. All right, so Eduardo's got a book bag, and he's getting creative, right? Like, okay, hold it on both sides. Do the same thing. Perfect. And if you got 2 book bags, you could also do the same thing. Use those for both arms. That was his idea, not mine. Can't take credit for it. Also, if you don't have weights or whatnot, you can even use your book bags for your lunges, right? So you get creative, guys. We gotta make it work, right? All right, cool. So I hope everybody's good. Got your movements down. All right, here's today's workout. We're gonna go and do a thing called an EMOM. It stands for every minute on the minute. So minute 1, we're gonna do anywhere from 10 to 16 lunges. Minute 2, we're gonna do 15 to 20 shoulder press. Minute 3, 15 to 20 dumbbell row. If you're wondering why I gave you guys kind of an option or a range of which to choose from, it's because this workout is about you. And it's about what's gonna help you. If you have really heavy weights, you're gonna need to slow it down and really focus on that contraction, right? If your weights are a little bit lighter and you're really feeling it today, like I encourage you to really step it up, but it's totally up to you. I want you to, 1, aim for quality of your movement, not necessarily speed. So you're gonna aim, no matter what you're doing, try to have at least 10 seconds of rest between each minute because you wanna be able to get your breath and then get set for the next movement. All right, and the last note is to, if you can, I'd say try to do these movements unbroken. So just keep going through these lunges, try to do that whole set without breaking. If you do break, try to keep those breaks to a minimum, right? We wanna sweat, we wanna get the best out of this workout. All right, here we go. So we're gonna get set up. We're gonna get our music going. Hopefully you got all your weights. I'm gonna use my dumbbells. All right, here we go. Minute 1, lunges. All right, I'm counting us down. Who's ready for it? Virtual fist bump. All right, here we go. And in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, got my dumbbells. You got it, guys. Remember, keep that torso up. I think I'm on number 10. I'm gonna go for 20. See how it feels. Elbows up, elbows in. 30 seconds in. Keep it up. You can do it. Keep those abs nice and tight. Keep that chest up. That's 20 for me. All right. Woo! 10 seconds left in the minute. Get your breath. Next up is shoulder press. All right, in 3, we're aiming for 15 to 20. Here we go. Everything set. Pressing straight up. Straight up. Abs nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes. Feet are shoulder width apart. Focus on that contraction. Every rep counts. Who's talking to me? What's up, Nancy? All right, guys, you've got 20 seconds left. Keep moving. All right, that's it for my set. Whew. 15 seconds left. You can do this. Next up, we've got 15 to 20 dumbbell row. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. You got 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Here we go. Slight bend in the knees. And squeeze. Abs are tight. Back is straight. You got it. I'm sweating already. What about you guys? All right, we're 25 seconds into this minute. Into your chest. Elbows nice and tight. Make sure they're in, not out. You want them in. 20 seconds left. Keep it up. Get this set in. Woo. All right, my set's up. 10 more seconds. So then we're going back to lunges. Last time I was a bit aggressive. I told you guys 10 to 16, I did 20. It must be a Monday. All right, here we go. And lunge. This time I'm going to do farmer's carry. You can switch it up too. Here we go. It helps if you're doing farmer's carry, whatever object you have, if you point it towards the ground, right? Instead of holding it like this, if you point it towards the ground, helps you control it better. Biggest thing here, keep that back nice and tight, guys. I don't want you leaning forward. I don't want you scooping, right? I don't know. Not that. I was gonna make a reference, but I couldn't think of what reference I was gonna make. All right, keep breathing. Abs are tight. All right, that's my set. 20 seconds left. If it burns, you're getting closer to success. All right, 10 seconds. Next up, we're going back to shoulder press. So this is round 2. Remember, getting stronger doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in the gym. You can start at home. All right, and go. Shoulder press. Here we go. Remember to breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth is best. Keep those abs nice and tight. I'm squeezing my glutes. My quads are squeezed. Everything is in a good position, right? Remember, you don't want any of this. There's no dipping, no overextending. I might not be able to see you, but these cues are important. Do your best to keep yourself honest. 3 seconds. There we go. All right, so we've got 12 seconds until our next round. We're going back to our dumbbell row. Remember, we've got 15 to 20. 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Dumbbell row. Knee slightly bent. Aim for that 90 degrees. Bring it on in. It's good if you exhale. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Squeeze those elbows. You should really start to feel it in your back now. Remember, your workout. You're in control, guys. You're the engine, right? You decide how fast you want to do this. But always, form is more important than speed on this. All right. My set's done. You at home, you've got 12 seconds of rest. Woo. Next up, going back to our lunges. All right, here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Going back with the front rack. Remember, you gotta create that nice 90-degree angle with your knee. You don't want to be pushing that knee over your toe. Don't lunge too big. Don't lunge too small. You're in control this whole time. This really takes some balance if you think about it. We're 30 seconds in. We're halfway through the workout. Woo woo! Heck yeah. Who doesn't like halfway? All right. I've got 2 more. I think I lost count. I don't know how many times. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm getting the work in. All right. 10 seconds until our next minute. Going back to shoulder press. Here we go. 2 seconds. And go. I'm going to do this one seated. Switching it up. Same form applies. Here we go. Remember those dumbbells, whatever you're holding, when you bring them down, they can rest on your shoulders. Push back up. You're aiming to push straight up, right? Not forward. Make sure you go straight up each time. 30 seconds in. Remember to breathe. My set is done. You guys have got 15 more seconds. Hope everybody's feeling good. Remember today's effort, it's between you and you. You're gonna get out what you put into this. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to dumbbell row. Here we go. Knees slightly bent, back is tight. Most important thing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I'm so thankful for you guys. There's like 40-something people. Heck yeah. Remember guys, we're doing this together. We're all sweating in it together. 30 seconds in. You got it. Can you take a break? Get back to it. All right, 15 seconds to our next movement. We're on minute number 9. We're going back to our lunges. Let's do this. 3 seconds. Here we go. And lunge. Back is nice and tight. Shoulders back and down. Abs are on fire. Maybe you've got music going. Maybe you're lunging to the music. 20 seconds in. Seconds in. Finish this round. Be proud of it. This is the last time we're gonna lunge, guys. Woo! All right, we've got 15 seconds left, and then we're going to shoulder press. 10 seconds. Remember, deep breath in. Exhale. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. I'm going back to the couch. And go! Shoulder press. Notice, even though I'm sitting, my back is still nice and tight. guys are 30 seconds in. All right, biceps up. Hope you guys are feeling good. Remember, working out sets the tone for the day. You guys are setting this tone, right? Motivation right here. 46 people doing this together. You guys have got 5 seconds. Then we're going back to dumbbell row. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. This is it, guys. Last minute. Really squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Elbows are tight, close to your body. You can see. Come on, get that good set in. Woo, 30 seconds. We're almost there. I'm feeling the burn. Oh man, I gotta rest. I got 2 more. Woo. If you feel the burn and you're able to go past the burn, that's when you know it's working. That's when you're getting stronger. All right, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Finish out your set. This is it. All right, we're done in 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Good job, guys. Another virtual fist bump for that. Whew. Woo! Let me walk it off. Wait a second. Sweating. Hope you guys are too. All right, all right. Well, if you have some water next to you, I encourage you drink some or go get some. But we're not done yet. We're gonna cool down. We're gonna stretch out those shoulders really quickly. We're gonna do a glute stretch too. So don't leave yet. All right, we got a fan of the virtual fist bump. Thanks. Glad to see you guys are sweating. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna lay on the ground. How often to do this workout? Great question. Again, these are all functional movements. You could do this once a week. You know, it depends on how much weight you have. You know, like I said earlier, if you go heavier, you could slow it down, but you're still gonna get some great work in. If you go lighter, you could speed it up. So just, it really depends on what that tempo is, but you could definitely do this workout once a week. All right, so we're gonna lay on the ground. We're gonna have our arms, actually, I want you guys to be stomach down on the ground, like this, in a T position. Like this, in a T. From here, you're gonna take your left leg and you're gonna roll over to the side, just like that. You'll feel the stretch in your shoulder. If you wanna have an extra stretch, use your hand, put it behind your back. But you're gonna sit there. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. Sit there for 30 seconds to a minute. And then we're gonna switch and do the other side. So again, body in a T position, stomach's on the ground. You took your left leg and you're trying to touch your toe to your hand. So it should be opening up this shoulder right here, getting a good stretch. All right, go ahead and switch to the other side. So lay flat back down, then take your right leg and put it and touch your left hand and stretch that out. Just want to be conscious of y'all's time. So we're at 8:34, we're almost done. Give me about 2 to 3 more minutes and I'll let you guys go. Okay, and then last we're gonna do a quick glute stretch. So come out of that shoulder stretch, stay on the ground, this time on your back. You're gonna take your right foot, cross it over, put your ankle over your quad, stick your hands through your leg, and pull towards you. You should feel the stretch in your right glute. Relax your head. We'll count it out in 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, switch it up. Left leg, ankle on top of your right quad, arms through your legs. Pull back on that hamstring. You should feel a stretch in your left glute. Relax your head. Count it out in 5, 3, We did it. Well, thank you so much for joining us again today. I hope to see you next Monday again at 8 a.m. And don't forget, you can join former UGA All-American 400-meter hurdler Justin Gayman tomorrow for plyometrics class at 8 a.m. Also, you can stay up to date on all things the distance by following Atlanta Track Club on social media. So we'll be posting content weekly, trying to help keep you guys active and healthy. So thank you again. This is The Distance, and hope to see you next week.